Hi YouTube, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. I'm back with another Phasmophobia video for you guys. This video is going to focus on item techniques that I use in solo play. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the first technique that I want to show off is how you can get the EMF to stand up straight on certain walls. All you have to do is walk up to the wall, aim a little up, and hit G. And then you take your video camera, place it right about here, and this will allow you to track your EMF even in the truck. So the point of this is that if the ghost opens the door, EMF will go off and you can see it whether you're in the room or in the truck. So let's look at the view from the truck. So there's a reason why I chose the tier 2 EMF. You can do it with the other EMFs as well, but the tier 2 having the light indicator allows you to see it both with or without night vision, which is very helpful. If you wanted to use tier 3, you might have to use a flashlight, same with tier 1, just so you'll be able to see the needle on the tier 1 and the screen on the tier 3. I also just want to highlight a few more spots that you can get the EMF to stand straight up on. As long as you aim up when you throw, you can make it stand up on objects as well. So it doesn't have to be just doors. If you can get good coverage of the entire room in the EMF's range, you can put it on other objects and just adjust camera accordingly, like so. So I just wanted to highlight the tier 1 EMF, and as you can see, it's a little harder to see the needle, and you cannot see it without night vision. So really quick, I'm going to go in there and put a flashlight on it to see if that helps. So as we can see, the flashlight does help, so you can do this with tier 1. Just know it'll be a little more difficult than using the tier 2. Unfortunately, I don't have tier 3 unlocked, so I might save that for a future video. The next technique I want to show off is with the tier 1 thermometer. It only works with the tier 1 thermometer. I know the tier 1 thermometer doesn't really need any more reasons to use it, already the superior thermometer, but with the same technique as you would use with the EMF, aim a little upwards, throw it, and it gets stuck on the wall like so. The only difference with this is that you have to get the camera right on top of it. And it doesn't work with night vision, and it needs a light source. So I don't normally use flashlights, but for this I'll make an exception. So since I have a tier 3 flashlight, I gotta stand a little further back and aim it like so. Now let's get a view from the truck. As you can see from the view in the truck, I did have to move the flashlight. I had it a little too far away, but you can see the temperature. I'm gonna go really quick, turn the light off, and show you what it looks like with it off with night vision, just to show that it does not work. Now that we're back in the truck with the flashlight off, I'm going to turn the night vision on and show what happens when you don't use a flashlight. As you can see, you're not able to see the temperature from the truck. So this requires a little bit more setup and a little more finesse to do, but it is helpful. So the next technique I'd like to show off is the ghostwriting book and the video camera. If you put the ghostwriting book down with the video camera next to the side that has the pen on it, when the ghost writes in the book, it will take the pen. So I got the ghost to write in the book, and I am going to go put another ghostwriting book over here to show you what the difference will look like. So as you can see, this one has the pen. It will not write in the book because this is not the ghost room. I'm going to put the video camera down right there, and let's go ahead and get a view from the truck. Now that we're in the truck, the ghost decided to pop the light bulbs, so we'll be using night vision. But as you can see, this is the book that was written in. It does not have the pen. Switching over to this book, you can clearly see the pen still on the book. So you can set this up and be safely in the truck if you still need to confirm ghostwriting. So the technique that I have for the spirit box is less of a technique and more of a lesser known fact about the spirit box. You don't have to have it in your hand to get a response. You can have it on the floor in the ghost room. Turn it on. Are you friendly?
To killing.
And even from across the room, it still works. So if you can get past the annoying sound of the spirit box, you can just leave it on, and you never have to have it in your hand. This next technique is for the UV light. It only works with tier 1s and tier 3 UV lights. It will not work with tier 2. I know you can use tier 2 and throw them at the floor, but you have to pick them up every once in a while and crack them to refresh them. Tier 1 UVs and tier 3 UVs do not have that problem. They can stay on indefinitely. So for this technique, you're going to position yourself towards the door. You're going to chuck the UV light on a piece of furniture like so. As you can see, it's keeping the fingerprint lit. I have a video camera set up here to show you that you can see it from the truck as well. Let's go ahead and get a view from the truck. Now that we're back in the truck, we can still see that we have fingerprints from the video camera from the safety of the truck. See with both the night vision on and off. An extremely useful technique if you're running low on sanity and still need fingerprints. So I went ahead and got glow sticks to show that the tier 1 and tier 3 UV light is better for that technique, and here's why. You go ahead and shake the glow stick up. As you can see, it lights up the door. If you throw it on the ground, it still works, but I have another glow stick in my inventory that is dull. Now, it still works, but when it's on the ground, it fades away. So that's why, with that technique, you need the tier 1 or the tier 3. So this is a bonus technique that I thought of while I was making this video. It's one that I use basically all the time, so I figured I'd add it to this video. It is the 3-star photo salt technique. You stack all your salt on top of each other and wait for the ghost to step in it. Now that the ghost has stepped in the salt, you could take your pictures. Now, tier 1 salt, you can only get 6 pictures from. The next tiers up, you can get more. But as you can see, 3-star pictures. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe try some of these techniques in your future games. If you liked the video and found it helpful, please leave a like. It helps a lot. If you want to see more from me in the future, please consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it.